Hello, folks, over at Integrated Reading and Writing. Glad to see you, folks. Glad that you're watching this video as well. Mainly, I just wanted to touch base on what we did on Tuesday and give you a little preview of what we're going to be doing when we meet again this coming Tuesday. So last Tuesday, as you may recall, we looked at a science report. Okay? And this particular science report dealt with the subject of enzymes. Okay? What they do, what their purpose is, how they're structured, and so forth. And what you folks had to do was analyze the text of that particular report and answer the questions, especially when it comes to actually defining various words that you may not be familiar with. A key skill as part of the course is understanding and raising your reading level. And the simple trick to doing that in many cases is being able to analyze or break down different parts of a word. For example, if we're looking at a word with poly, remember we looked at that initially in its name, poly, we know automatically, and we're not talking poly as in the cute little birds that repeat what you say, poly would mean many. So if we are talking about a polyglot is somebody who can speak many languages. Okay, that would be one example. So the actual report mentions several things that enzymes can do, the structure of enzymes. For example, an enzyme they mentioned is specific. That means it is only going to be able to be used with one type of particular catalyst, okay, or it is used as a catalyst. And what is a catalyst? A catalyst is something that is used to accelerate a chemical reaction. Okay? And if something is synthesized, that means it is created versus just happening on its own. Okay? Those kinds of pieces. So essentially, once again, if you're doing this particular piece, the goal was to get you to analyze a particular piece of work. Okay? In this case, it was a science report. And the goal in this particular piece was to have you analyze it, figure out what it means, and most importantly, if you are considering a science career, this would help you feel a little more comfortable in the future with the kinds of strategies you'll need to be able to pull a report like that apart. Okay? So, with that in mind, this coming Tuesday, we're going to be looking at a technological report. I'm looking specifically to one I'm just trying to figure out which ones I'm going to be using for our class. I'm kind of on one end with maybe doing one with computer languages versus another one with a particular type of technological application, actually concrete, something technology does, called fiber optics. But I will have those available, and once again, the first thing we're going to do is take up the report that you were given for M1, L10, and then we'll do M1 Lesson 11, which is a tech report. Okay, so we'll only have a few more classes after this one, and I hope things are going well for everybody. If there's something in particular you would like to see more or less of, except of course for work, because I can't really help you with that, there's always going to be that. But if there's anything that you think would help fit your needs even better, please let me know. Please email me. I try to get everything answered if possible, and if I don't, it's because of my own stupidity or because something slipped by me, not because I don't like you and not because I don't want to answer. Okay, folks? Well, that's basically all I've got for now. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next Tuesday. Take care. Thanks again.